Ladies and gentlemen, you know how the old saying goes here in the YWC. Brad, you hit everything. You're a negative Nancy. And then Raws come around like this. And it's kind of hard to debate me on that simple fact. You see, there's a thing. Raw, the flagship show. This is WWE show. This is the only show I bother watching. You got 2 weeks, only 2 weeks to build up for a pay-per-view. The other one's already been last week, and this was the last time before Money in the Bank. And Money in the Bank used to be epic. It used to mean a lot, and now this pay-per-view with 2 weeks to build up just feels like some fucking thing that was thrown together. And you can even tell by the Money in the Bank itself. And I'll get to that in a minute, motherfuckers. Don't rush me, because I got to get through all the other fucking bullshit. We started off with Cena and Owens. And this actually fooled me once again. Well, not really fooled me, because, I'm smarter than that. I know that a lot of times there's been a lot of Raws where the first segment's great, the first match is great, there's one great match and the rest sucks. And that's exactly how it was tonight. The same fucking way. No different. Good promo from Cena and Owens. Cena did a good job on commentary. And Owens versus Neville was a great match. Everything about this I pretty much liked. There was nothing that, we could all pretty much speculate on, Owens and Cena. A lot of people think that Cena's going to come back and just, pretty much destroy Owens and bury him at Money in the Bank. And I don't think that's the case. I think that match is probably going to end in a disqualification. Maybe at SummerSlam, Cena might beat him, but, I got a feeling they're going to squeeze out a third match, probably. But, this was a good match. Owens and Cena give Neville a decision of, whose belt he wants to challenge for the U.S. or the NXT. And they went on to have a really great match. So, all you do is say negative things. Well, here's a positive, motherfuckers. Sorry that there's so few positives that I can only fucking pull a few out of the fucking shit-filled asshole of this show. But there you go. It was solid. It was good. I enjoyed it. Now let's fucking tear this fucking show apart. Because it fucking sucked fucking dick. Then you had Nikki Bella defeating Summer Rae in a fucking squash match. Oh, because Nikki Bella is so powerful and amazing, and she's held the belt since fucking Survivor Series. I cannot believe this. An 8-month reign for Nikki Bella as Divas Champion. How fucking desperate are they for a fucking Divas Champ that they would have Nikki Bella hold on to it for this long? Now, Nikki Bella, I don't fucking care what anybody says. The girl might have a fucking nice rack and a fucking gorgeous ass, but she is a fucking terrible fucking wrestler. She is boring as shit, and that's all there is to it. Just to stop fucking confusing it. You want to fuck Nikki Bella. I get that. But when you're sitting there defending her wrestling skills, you're a fucking idiot. That's all it pretty much is. You're just fucking horny for Nikki, and you're lying saying she's a great champion. I mean, the fuck is this? Let's kind of be honest here, She's not a great wrestler. Just because somebody looks good doesn't mean that they are good. You fucking people are... This is probably the ideas that you carry around with you in life. People look good to you. They're honestly good people who are here to help you. Fuck you. Your YWC is full of a bunch of fucking morons defending wrestlers that quite obviously suck for no other reason than personal reasons that make no fucking sense. Same thing with the TNA defenses. Yeah, I'm sorry I had to throw TNA in here, but that's just pretty much how it is. That's how it is with TNA fans. They want to fucking defend TNA because they have a fucking deep affectionate spot. I don't know, it's probably located somewhere near their fucking penis. But, there's no reason to defend it. Then we had some shitty, fucking cheesy ass fucking Money in the Bank promo segment. Now, as I was discussing in past videos, I am in the midst of watching fucking 1998 Raws that were posted on the network. And I have been enjoying them because that is undoubtedly one of the greatest years in WWE. I mean, you could argue match-wise, no, but as far as moments and just all-around entertainment, 1998 has to be one of my favorite years, if not my favorite year of all time. That is a great fucking year for fucking wrestling. They had a great fucking roster, and it was just a really good time to be a wrestling fan. Now, one thing I noticed about those promos is kind of like what Stone Cold said in his podcast with Paul Heyman. Back then the promos were pretty natural. People just said what was on their minds. There was natural reactions to situations. It was pretty realistic. Even if it is professional wrestling, and professional wrestling as a whole is pretty fucking damn unrealistic. As I said, the years I've been here in the YWC, the whole point of fucking wrestling is to make it as real as possible and as entertaining as possible. Without those elements, there's no fucking reason to even be fucking wrestling at all. I mean, what do they think that, they're there for? To fucking bore us to tears? Anyway, this involved a number of people. Ziggler, Kane, R-Truth, Sheamus. And you might be saying, R-Truth isn't even in the match. And, well, that was the fucking joke. R-Truth comes out there, and, he says that he's gotten over his fear of heights at Mania or some shit. And then Kane informs him he's not even scheduled to be in the match. And I almost forgot Roman Reigns was out there too. And he's like, there was a time when I despised the Money in the Bank briefcase. Okay? It's like, why? Because Seth Rollins was holding on to it. Okay, is that a reason to despise something? I mean, okay, so, I know a lot of people, sometimes are too slow. They can't understand these metaphors. Your enemy down the street, your fucking rival, whatever. Your Gary to your Ash or whatever. He's got a lot of money. So are you going to hate money because someone you don't like has money? Are you going to stop using money? Are you going to stop pursuing money? Are you going to quit your job because someone you don't like has money? How does this make any fucking sense? Can there be a fucking promo that makes one fucking lick of sense, motherfuckers? I'm fucking serious here. I don't like briefcases because someone else has them. Ah! This makes no sense. Why the fuck every single time Roman Reigns comes out there, you have to sound like a dumbass? And let's talk about this R-Truth shit. R-Truth comes out there. This is supposed to be funny. But, maybe it would be funny if half the time all the other promos didn't suck or were so fucking dumb and cheesy and moronic. Maybe it'd actually be funny. But no, when all the fucking promos are dumb, cheesy, and moronic, just like the one we heard from Roman Reigns, the R-Truth one just sounds fucking 10 times more retarded. It wasn't funny. It was stupid. It was stupid. It was stupid. It was dumb and retarded. And Kane. Why is Kane in this match? Holy fucking shit. The guy is about to be 50 years old. And he's gonna be in the fucking Money in the fucking Bank, for God fucking sakes. Make the pain stop. I've been begging Kane, for how many years on this channel, to fucking retire. And this time, he's gone too fucking far being in this fucking match. Why the fuck does Kane have to be in this match? Does anybody even believe? This is what fucking kills me. Why put a guy in a match where everyone knows he's gonna lose in it? He's a placeholder. That was like, for example, we'll just use that as an example. With R-Truth in the fucking Intercontinental title match at WrestleMania, this year's WrestleMania. As I said, why was he in there? We all know that he wasn't going to win. And this really speaks about the booking. I mean, like I said, the whole point is believability. If a fucking guy has been losing for fucking 3 years straight, hasn't picked up a single significant win, or done anything worth a damn, why put him in the match? And we all know just Kane in his position right now. He's not going to be fucking winning any more world titles. Or I fucking hope not, because I've been wrong in the past about certain shit like this. But the fact of the matter is, he's not going to be winning the Money in the Bank. Why put him in there? I mean, obviously, he's going to be the slowest guy in there, the least talented guy in there, you know, and it's just, it's not a good idea to put him in there. I mean, you know how ridiculous this shit's been? Fucking Kane has been there since 1995. Most of the wrestlers who have been there since 1995 have already retired or don't really wrestle that much or not even in the company anymore. Look at Triple H. He's been wrestling, I think, even longer than Kane has. Correct me if I'm wrong. And he doesn't even wrestle as much as Kane. Kane is like fucking active cutting fucking 10-minute promos on every Raw, or either that or he's wrestling fucking matches, sometimes in the fucking main event. And why is this? He doesn't put on a good performance anymore. He's not stimulating on the mic. His character has been fucking shot to hell, and you could argue that since he debuted as Kane in 1997, that his character might have gotten a bit stale by now. Well, if that was the case, they should have gotten the fuck out of there, because right now, he's a fucking joke. Okay? He's a fucking joke. He's standing there, he's wrestling in fucking slacks and dress shoes. This is the same guy who I was watching again on the network. Fucking amazing looking. Fucking awesome. Everybody loved him with the mask, the mystique, everything surrounding the guy. The character was damn near perfect. And this is probably the furthest thing you could get from fucking perfect, because it's fucking lame. A fucking corporate Kane. You know, the idea might sound decent on paper, you know, this once hellish demon spawn monster motherfucker, you know, is now the total opposite, some corporate suit wearing dude. Actually doesn't even sound good on paper. But anyway, everybody was just so fucking lame in this fucking promo skit. I hate these fucking promo skits. It was never like this back in the day. They never had this shit. It's exactly what like Stone Cold said. They're just getting fucking 7, 8 motherfuckers in the ring. They're all there. But now it's my turn to say my piece. Now it's my turn to say my piece. Now it's my... You know, like, who the hell in a real fucking conversation just stays silent like that? There's no interrupting one another. There's no tension. Everybody's just saying a little something. I mean, it's like fucking, like, comments on a commercial, you know, from, or some shit like that. You know, it's like it's automated, basically. It really should. They're like fucking robots standing out there just saying their piece and then moving on to the next person. And then, which leads to the next match. It's Sheamus and Orton. And, you know, if the match wasn't boring enough last week, This one was even more boring. You know, I don't get it. Like, I enjoyed when these guys had like a Hell in the Cell match. I think that was back in 2010. And, you know, it was a good match, but I don't know. Ever since then, these motherfuckers have been fucking stinking up the fucking shit. This was a terrible fucking match. And is it me? Or is Randy Orton pretty much like non-existent now? I mean, you know, when he returned at Fastlane right before Mania, at least he had a little bit of momentum. At least he was cutting some decent promos. But now it's like the guy doesn't even matter. Once a major star, I mean, I'm not complaining about that because, as you guys know, I'm not too big on Randy Orton. And, you know, so to see Randy Orton far from the spotlight is good. But, you know, he's still in the Money in the Bank. And, you know, again, it's like, how many times is he going to be in the fucking Money in the fucking Bank? After 2013, rather, you know, when I fucking blew up on my fucking channel and I fucking cursed that motherfucker out, Randy Orton, when he won that Money in the Bank, and I fucking flipped my fucking shit. You know, and so did a lot of other people. You would think that after that major backlash, that they would fucking never let that shit happen again. You know, so, you know, I'm not saying he's going to win it. I don't think he's going to win it. But, once again, why put him in the match? Why put him there? If nobody wants him there, yeah, I know you can't just appease the fans all the time. But why the fuck are these guys in here? And where's Bray Wyatt? I'm sorry, I can't get past this Money in the Bank because it's called Money in the Bank. So I think this is probably the most time that I should devote is probably this segment because this is the build-up for the Money in the Bank match. So let's talk a little bit more about it. Why aren't there more up-and-comers? Now, I've said this many times doing Money in the Bank reviews over the years. I believe that that match is for up-and-comers. Or, you know, at least, like, well, okay, you know, you could say that the first ever Money in the Bank match wasn't up-and-comers. You had fucking Chris Jericho, Edge, you know, all guys who had fucking worn the belt. Well, Edge didn't have the belt at that point, but, you know, they were main event stars at that point. And, oh, yeah, some other guy, his name was Chris Benizin, I think. Slipping my mind, you know, but anyway, there, you know, pretty much it should be a lot of guys that are used to high flying or high risk stuff. So why are Randy Orton and Kane in there? It's a fucking ladder match. Stop putting guys in there that are out of their element because chances are it's not going to be good. Just like the fucking Ryback Elimination Chamber match. You know, it's not that good. It's not as good as, like, you know, fucking guys who really know how to utilize their fucking surroundings. Book smart. Book shit that actually makes sense. Stop throwing guys into random matches and they're walking around not knowing what the fuck to do. I mean, Jesus Christ. Then... oh, and no, I'm not even done yet, because that's not what I wanted to say altogether. Where is Bray Wyatt, for God fucking sakes? God damn it! I mean, he just takes a fucking break. That's like I said, you know, fucking, we wanted him in an Elimination Chamber. He's not in the Chamber match. Here's a ladder match. Is he in that? No! Where is he? I don't get it. Where the fuck is Bray Wyatt? Why does he keep taking so much time off? It's constantly just taking fucking time off for no fucking reason at all. And it makes no fucking sense. I don't get it. I mean, if he's one of the more popular wrestlers on the roster, shouldn't he be wrestling in these big matches? I mean, why can't he be in the Money in the Bank? I mean, if all these other fucking motherfuckers could be in there, what about him? And as I said, the reason why I get so worked up about this lack of Bray Wyatt is not because I dislike him. It's another thing I don't get with the YWC. If I'm complaining about not seeing Bray Wyatt, that means I like him. I am a fan. I'm not complaining because I hate him. If I hated him, I wouldn't want to see him. You dumb fucks. Anyway, so that's all I'm going to say about that. So the match was really boring with Sheamus and Orton. Orton hit Sheamus with a chair in the gut, just like Sheamus did to him last week. How creative! Then it was Kane defeating Ziggler. You know, when Ziggler debuted with the Ziggler character, you know who his first opponent was? Kane. Why is this motherfucker everywhere? Can I get a fucking break from fucking Kane for 2 fucking minutes? It's Kane. We're watching something with Kane from fucking 10 years ago. Kane doing something, entering a match he shouldn't be in. Kane cutting a promo here. Kane. It's like the fucking Kane show half the fucking time. Why are we so fixated on Kane with this fucking company? Kane should be having his ass out the door already. Do what you gotta do. Put him in the Hall of Fame. Put him out the pasture. Just get him the fuck off my TV already. Sick of seeing this guy for fucking 17 years straight with the fucking Kane gimmick. It is enough already. Fuck off with fucking Kane. Then, I fell asleep during this segment, so forgive me if it's incomplete. But it was time for Miz TV, and Ryback came out, and then they were talking, and I fucking just fell asleep right here. I had worked already in the morning, so I was like, fuck, I can't. And I fell asleep. And I was watching it on YouTube, but here's the thing, I wasn't gonna, here's the thing, they took the video down already. But I woke up, seriously, as I was watching the video, and I went back, and the video had already been taken down due to the copyright shit. So I couldn't go back and watch it, and everything else was in shit quality. The one video, but I didn't miss much. It was Ryback and Big Show arguing. I just read the results. I couldn't be bothered to fucking watch it. It was too fucking boring. So Big Show and Ryback are going to have a match, and I'm sure that's going to be a fucking classic. Then it was Harper and Rowan defeating Los Matadores. And I have to ask once again, why wasn't this team in the Elimination Chamber? They should have fucking won the belts. It would have been fucking perfect. Rowan and Harper in this fucking match. The way how they are, the brutal motherfuckers that they are, the roughnecks that they are. How great would it have been to see them brutalize every tag team and fucking just get the belts? It would have been fucking awesome. Not that I didn't like that match. As I said in my review, I enjoyed that match. The tag team title elimination match. It was fine. But it could have been so much better had Harper and Rowan been in there. They could have added a whole nother element to that match that would have just made it fucking flat out fucking fantastic. And here's the thing. Why did they give up on the split between these guys? Eric Rowan, it's not that he wasn't getting a good reaction from the crowd, because he was. It's just that they fucked up. And they keep doing this. They fucked up. They broke up the primetime players. They fucked up. There was potential with Heath Slater and Titus O'Neil. That tag team seemed to be 10 times more entertaining than the original primetime players ever was. And but they fucked it up because they didn't know what the fuck to do with it. So they just keep fucking it up, basically. And they keep on putting teams together, pulling them all apart, putting teams back together. The fuck are they doing? Seriously, what the fuck? It's like this company doesn't even fucking care anymore how they look. You know how it looks to just like tear apart a tag team and then months later just stick them back together? It shows that you fucking failed. failed. It's not that they're getting back together because they reconciled their differences. It's because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. That's pretty much all it fucking is. Nothing more, nothing less. That is it, basically. Then it was Big E defeating Titus O'Neil. Wrong person won that match. Titus O'Neil should have fucking won against Big E. You know, just come on. Cement Titus O'Neil already. The guy tries hard. He's in that match. He's a big man. He doesn't botch. He looks good in there. Like I said, I've always gotten something from Titus O'Neil. I felt star power there. But it's always untapped potential. You know, that's the case with a lot of fucking talented guys. Then they just instantly switch to Reigns and Kofi Kingston. And I always feel like when they do this, a guy comes out and the promo just instantly leads to a match, and the match leads to another match. It's just the presentation sucks. To me, it just looks like they're fucking rushing. Oh, they're already out here. Let's just have the next match. I mean, fuck. Without any announcement or anything, you know, it's like, oh, by the way, these two guys are wrestling. Now, I know Raw has never announced a complete card of matches ever, but, you know, it would be nice to at least have a bit of a segue into the next match, other than the guy already being out there. And Reigns versus Kofi Kingston. This was a boring fucking match. With all the fucking high-flying shit that Kofi knows, I don't know where it went during this match. This was just beyond fucking boring. And this just proves that Roman Reigns is one of the most boring motherfuckers of all time. This match, they give him somebody a bit more agile, and he still can't even put on a good fucking match. What a fucking piece of shit. Then we had the main event, and it was J&J Security versus Seth Rollins. Let me explain. So, you know, last week you had fucking Seth Rollins dissing Kane and J&J Security and calling them both worthless pretty much. And then he dumped them backstage. You know, said that he didn't need them. And there was some good tension between J&J and Seth Rollins. Joey Mercury gets in Seth Rollins' face and said they're gonna kick his ass. So there was some good tension there backstage. But here's the thing. They beat him. That's right. They fucking beat Seth Rollins, the world champion. Now, here's the thing. When Randy Orton and Roman Reigns have faced J&J Security in the past in the handicap matches, they've beaten them without breaking a fucking sweat. They made them look weak. They made them look inefficient. They made them look fucking worthless pretty much. But I understood that because they're the jokey comedy team, you know, and as Stone Cold had said, you know, it adds to Seth Rollins' presentation, having J&J Security. And that's the thing right here. It's stupid to break them up. If one of the few good things in this company, it's Seth Rollins and, you know, having J&J there, you know, a talented guy with the belt, two guys from the past, you know, like just, you know, having his back. It's cool, you know, it's something there for Seth Rollins. You know, it adds to his character. And, you know, and I agree, it adds to the presentation. You know, having them there is better than not having them there. Because it just adds to the importance of Seth Rollins. He's so cocky, he needs to have his own security team. But instead of the security team being like two tough guys, it's two short wrestlers. And, you know, it actually works. It's good. You know, it's humorous while, you know, still being, like, good at the same time. But they beat Seth Rollins, the world champion. And, like, it's not even like there was a big upset or anything like that. And that's the thing that kills me. Whenever anything big happens, like a big upset or some shit, remember when Hurricane beat Rock on Raw? JR went fucking nuts. When these guys rolled up Seth Rollins and got the 3 count, there's not a fucking thing. It's just like, oh! I cannot stress how much I fucking hate Michael Cole. That lazy motherfucker doesn't even lift a fucking finger to try to put any fucking angle, wrestler, storyline, anything over. He doesn't give a fuck about building new characters, building, new anything. There's nothing that can grow. JR was very instrumental in fucking getting a lot of guys over. This motherfucker of a motherfucker, Michael Cole, doesn't give a fuck about any motherfucker. That's for fucking damn sure. Motherfuckers. Because, at the end of the day, that's what the announcers are there for. They're supposed to help with the overall presentation of the show. Try to get the matches over. Try to get you excited. Try to get you excited for the pay-per-views, for Raw, for whatever the fuck it is that they're trying to sell. They're basically salesmen, and Michael Cole is a fucking horrible salesman. And to just have a meaningless victory like this at the end of the show makes me fucking sick to my goddamn fucking stomach. This is just fucking ridiculous. To have somebody win just out of the fucking clear blue sky and make like it's not even that important, and they beat the fucking world champion? Fuck you! That's all I'm gonna fucking say about that. Anyway, this Raw is a piece of shit. It fucking sucked cock. You had one good match at the beginning of the show, and everything else was fucking shit. Fucking ridiculous.